Welcome in, everybody. We are about to start part 22 of Dragon Age Inquisition. We are on our, we'll say our third episode. We kind of had a split episode, but we'll say we're on our third episode of Trespasser, which is the DLC. It takes place 2 years after we defeated Corypheus. So it's, their timeline, it's 944 Dragon. So we slayed Corypheus in 942 Dragon. So it's been 2 years, and at the moment we have Orlais is just trying to take control of the Inquisition. They just want to use it for our power. Ferelden wants us disbanded altogether. We're kind of set up on Skyhold, and we have the keeps and whatnot, and they feel like we're in a offensive position since we're neutral to Orlais and Ferelden. So Ferelden banned Tegan, who we got along with, apparently, and I get it. We're not the hero of Ferelden anymore. We're a different hero. But and then on top of all that, we have a traitor in our midst. We're traitors. So now we're basically working against the Orlesians, the Fereldans, and unfortunately we've got some stuff going on inside now too. So no good. But so far I think we've done pretty well. We're trying to figure out, there was a Qunari soldier, so we're trying to piece it all together. So I married Sarah, which excited about that, but just for storyline's sake, I've been taking Bull in her place just because the Qunari are involved. So I feel like he could give some good insight.
What happened with your hand? No matter what happens, it has been my honor to fight beside each of you. Let us show all who would cross the Inquisition the price of their mistake.
Oh man, I didn't even realize the quest we're on's called Trespasser. Okay.
It's been an honor to kick asses beside you all. Anan.
Thank you, all of you.
I don't like this kind of talk, bro. Is this gonna be... There's no way this is the last quest. Right? There's no way. Everyone's talking like this is it, though. And the quest is called Trespasser. Okay,
We seem to be in a dumping ground for broken illuvians. Where did the
I mean, I guess maybe we're gonna... There's no way we beat this game.
As soon as we stop this invasion plan.
There's no way. Right? This kid... No. I mean, if this is it, then... I guess... Because I wasn't going to stream super long tonight. Just because, there's some good sports on. Gonna have some buddies coming over. Gonna chill out. I don't know if there's any sports fans who hang out and chat or watch VODs. But, yeah, some good basketball game, good hockey game on, so we're gonna watch that. So I was planning on like 2 hours like I'd been doing, like during the week seems to kind of be the sweet spot for me. But maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe we beat it. This stream's not real long, but then maybe we're starting Veilguard tomorrow. You know what I mean? So I definitely hope it's not over yet. I can say that confidently. I thought I was gonna at least get a couple more. I thought we'd get 5 episodes, maybe 6 of Inquisition, but now, like, based on what's going on with my hand and just the way I was talking about happy to have known everybody, like, that feels like, and the name of the quest is the DLC, bro. So who knows? We gotta... I wonder where it spits us out at, or like...
I wish I could say I'm surprised that Vitasala wants to murder everyone, but it makes sense. We tell stories about how corrupt the South is. Who wouldn't want to kill the evil nobles and save the people?
There's gonna be an enemy coming out of there. Should I have allowed that list to get out now? Playing Dragon Age 2, remember Callus? She was the elf, but she was Qunari. So we let her take that list of names of Qunari agents. Could we have helped prevent this? Or would this have always happened? That's what I think makes this game so fun. Because now, like, that's something for me to think about. Like, I mean, I could probably look in the keep, in Dragon Age Keep, when I set it up. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I need to set it up for Veilguard. I'm pretty sure, but still gonna do it anyway. I did it for Inquisition, so I have 1 and 2 all set. So I figure at that point, I at least want to fill out Inquisition, even if I just save it just to have it, if that makes sense. Just so I can look back and kind of remember all my decisions. Then I'll have like all the VODs on YouTube after they get off Twitch and whatnot. Oop, I think I might have went too far. I think it seems like it's 2 turns. Oh. Oh man, really? Have to at least get that one. That one moves that one. You just gotta make sure. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad I accidentally moved the middle one, right? Because I guess, or yeah, I guess the order wouldn't matter there, because I just needed to move the middle one. No matter. I missed my charge. You know, if this is sadly the finale, you'd think I'd have my charging bull down, but I guess not. Set it off, no. I feel like there's still a lot of stuff we have left to figure out, though. I feel like there's just, unless we're about to just get hit with like a big lore, just, you know what I mean, like a lot of cutscene. That's the only thing I can think of. So I feel like there's still a lot of unanswered questions, but I still can't escape the feeling this is it. Can't see what's going on, but that's okay. It'll be interesting. I'm gonna go to PS5. It'll be the first game I've never played on stream. Switching to Veilguard is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to. All my settings are gonna be different and stuff too. That's gonna be key. 'Cause I don't want to load up the game without. Like, I want to load up the game for the first time, like on stream. And I'd also like to just make sure the settings are good.
Crap. Come on. We have to get you out of here.
Huh. Internet's acting a little weird. Might be my bit rate to be. Might not be the best. Might be the internet. I don't think it's supposed to rain here, but it was looking a little gloomy. I don't think that should, but like I said, Rumi, switching to the PS5, so there's a lot of things like I'm curious if the PS5 is gonna be able to. I imagine the PS5 should be fine compared to. We'll see. I'll think about it.
An actual
I might wanna.
Inquisition! Nira Tasia Sara! Niraba Sadim Kata! Hisrat now, please! Vinekatas!
Not a chance, ma'am.
So, let me get through this. We did it. Let me get through this, because that was... Just want to make sure we get through here first. But, just so I won't... That moment, I believe, depending on... I think you have to have him side with Bull's Chargers, and I think you have to be his friend. And if you do that, because he basically's been like a double agent, like he is still part of the Ben Hezrath. I don't remember exactly the details, but he, even after you tell him to stick with Bull's Chargers, so I think when you become his friend and you tell him to stick with Bull's Chargers, I think he just feels too strongly about the relationship that he doesn't turn in that moment. But dude, first time I played, he was like, I had him in my team, turned on me. He was like, you got it, and he just turns and he's like, sorry, Inquisitor, or something like that, and you're just like, motherfucker. So that's the, when I said there's only a couple things that I really remembered, that was one of them. That was really like one of the only things I remember, is that he turns on you, because I couldn't, especially that they have it be one of your companions. Like, I feel like that's a big, like in a video game.
When this is over, drinks are on me.
There's Viv.
All right, break time's over. Let's do this.
But I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you have to be his friend, and you have to have him side with Bull's Charger. And I think and he stays with the Inquisition. But yeah, first time, I think I just wasn't his friend, because I don't think I could never imagine, I don't think I've ever actually done it. I don't even think I've ever actually watched a YouTube video of it to see what it's like to not help Bull's Chargers. Like, I always liked Krem. I always liked the idea of Bull's Chargers, so when he was like, hey, I don't know, maybe I misinterpreted it the first time. I thought it was like a past or present thing, and I wanted him to, like, you know, move forward, man. You got your new squad now. You got people who love you, who got your back, got each other's backs, man. You're a team, like a true team. How do you
Boss, we're gonna fight the dragon or what?
free it?
Her captors have already mutilated her. It seems needlessly
How do you-
cruel to kill her.
I mean, Cass, if I could somehow free her, I would. I don't. Just pull these? There's no way I actually just let it out, right?
That's it, darling. Keep going.
We will not let you cut down the Atashi.
Trying to. Go, run, dragon, run.
Now we move the rings.
Gotta move the rings? Do what? How do I move the rings, Cassandra? I need your help. Oh, there's gotta be something I'm just not seeing. How do you move? Oh no, poor dragon, bro. But it only opens the gate. Yeah, I attacked. I don't know. Anything in here? But I don't want to kill it. Gotta be something. Man, I really don't want to kill it because I like Cassandra's point, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Turn the rings. Those barriers are holding the dragon.
I don't. How do I? What do they want me to do? And I'm only moving these ones. Why am I not moving the outer ring? Where's... I'm trying. I want to save you. Stop. Okay, I see the other wheel. Okay. Oh no, it's just... Oh, okay. I think we're gonna... Okay, okay. Come on, squad, we got it. We can free this thing, just because it'd be cool, instead of killing it. Try something different at the end. Okay. Maybe we move these just like one. Trying to help you, and then this is gonna move all three. Alright, you just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Alright, you can do it. It can't be that. It can't be that, like... There's no way. But we're almost out of health potions. I might have to actually do something here. Gonna blow up, aren't they?
There's a bunch of crap stopping it from moving, boss.
I'm more closer to killing it at this point. I don't... I'm sorry, dragon. I'm sorry, buddy. This is beyond my pea brain. I'm so sorry. I really am. I don't know. I'm not good at puzzles. Said that multiple times, and I'll say it again.
This is the honor of the Inquisition, attacking an innocent creature.
Come on, dog. I'm trying to help you. I'm giving you one last. It seems relatively free, right? What if we? Seems like if we just open it up, it should be smart enough to just go. Right? No? Run, dragon, run. Look, it's open. Fly out now. No. Go, go, buddy, go. Alright, I tried. I did. I really did. I gave it a good... A bunch of people on my team are dead now. Alright, I'm just gonna restart it and I'm just gonna kill him this time. Tried. I put in a good... I know I can say I put in a conscious effort to not kill a dragon. So... But at this point, I don't know what it wants me to do.
So, boss, we're gonna fight the dragon or what?
Her captors have already mutilated her. It seems
Well, you know what? Like I said, I put in a good effort, and I don't know what else you want me to do, unfortunately.
We will not let you cut down the Ataki.
Definitely a bummer. Like, I don't want to do it, but like, I thought it'd be cool to free it. But man, you're gonna make me go through every single conceivable hoop to help it out. I get what they're trying to do. I get it. I dig it, but man, at what point? Now there's something in the way. I gotta move a bunch of rings around. Sorry, dragon. Maybe this is like a, you know, a mercy killing. Maybe it's better dead. And it doesn't have to suffer anymore. If you need to go away. Far, far away.
Ishara! Atashi Ikwa! Teresal!
Grabbed it. Okay, so there are multiple people then. No, I'm stuck under it. Gotta be just.
This is the honor of the Inquisition, attacking an innocent creature.
know, Viv. I tried to keep you behind the rock. I don't know what else I can do for you. Do I just keep spinning till I get like till I get stunned? I feel like I was just kind of spinning there. That let me go for. Usually I feel like it's 3 or 4, but that one was pretty. I wonder if is it till I just get hit as long as I hold it down. Cause I've held it down quite a bit and I feel like it still stops. Yeah, see there, I was still holding it down.
Hashara! Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen'Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
The Inquisition has nothing to do with these agents.
Come, Inquisitor. I am the eyes and ears of the Qunari people. Do you think you can deceive me? You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Soulless, agent of Fen'Harel.
What? Solus is an agent of Fen'Harel.
I'm not surprised he kept the truth from you. The truly untrustworthy are themselves untrusting. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't need the music over the talking.
Panahayden, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solus will not outlive you.
Vitasal is not killing Solus.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like the music feels like
Come on.
super loud. I don't know why. Like it's honestly hurting the moment a little bit. Or they didn't pick the right soundtrack to go with it, because this just doesn't feel right to match the moment at all. That or the game for some reason still has me in like combat, but
Come on, the Vitasala can't be too far ahead.
yeah, this music's weird. I don't know who picked the music for this part, but he did not do a good job.
It's going to. Everyone back. If it keeps up like this, it will kill you. Solus must help as he did at Haven.
Solus, the agent of Fen'Harel. I suspected something was off with our unwashed apostate.
Over there. That's got to be where Solus is.
Yeah, like I said, super weird music choice in my opinion. Golly. Wow, this thing does discharge like super quick. Or I'm sorry, it charges, so then I won't be able to. Here we go. Hope everyone's having a good Friday night though. Most people, weekend started. I know I used to live the life of having a Monday and a Thursday off. So I get for some people this may not be their freedom like some people, but for those on like a normal Monday to Wednesday, whoo, that's not the right way to go. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. Like I said, for those who have it, if you don't, I'll say it, I appreciate you working the messed up schedule. Like I said, as a former person who had Mondays and Wednesday, or like, I appreciate you working on a Saturday and a Sunday for us. That sucks, dude. Or like some people are working Memorial Day. You know what I mean? Somewhere, someone is gonna be like, they're gonna be working. So shout out to them. Hopefully most people get the day off and get to chill out, but I know like gas stations, like there's just those certain places, man, like, so shout out to all those people. They're holding it down for all of us this weekend and on Monday. Although I'm not a drinker myself, please just wait till you get wherever you're going. That's all. Or if you want to, you know, participate in other things, just get where you need to go first. I'm not going anywhere, but make sure you're being smart and being safe. You have plenty of time. Plenty of night, all night. You can sleep in. You can drink all you want or do other things. But hey, just make sure you get wherever you gotta go first. Don't put yourself or other people in danger for no reason. Not gonna lie. Luckily, I'm not a big drinker or anything, but made sure I've gotten real good the last 5-6 years. Like, just get wherever you want to go. Usually, like sports, that's really the only time. Football Sunday with the boys, that's really the only time. Other than that, pretty low key. But either way, like I said, or like camping maybe. Like if I were going camping, maybe a little bit. Sitting by the bonfire and whatnot, like got it a little bit. If you participate, if you don't, that's also cool. Good for you. Shout out to the straight edge people. Whoa. They all feel like they're like the tougher variants, or like, you know how I've said before, like sometimes it feels like there's always like one that kind of stands out. I feel like they're all, which makes sense, right? We're like trying to take down a big group of Ben has Wrath agents, so it makes sense, but I am just getting close to. Oh, do I really need walk softly and stuff on anymore? We'll see. We've already had it all the way there. See, speak of the devil. The game's like, oh, you want your reward? Can't even get to it. but it's okay. But I also get that they're making this longer than it needs to be. I get it. You're gonna make me fight three more groups probably before I get there. Armor looks like Magneto armor, right? Magneto's armor right now. Just the way the sun is right now. Is Bull's got to be bumping me away or something. Okay. Just want one little save just in case. I want to just sit here and live and die on autosave. Just keep running, huh? We really had to. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say it. We couldn't have done anything creative here. We really thought the best move was to just make like a really long, hour-long fight instead of... I get it. I didn't help create the game, so I don't know what goes into it, but I feel like you're leaving a lot on the table to just make a long fight down a 100-yard stretch, but... I'm gonna be honest. At this point, they just feel spongy. Like, they don't feel... I don't know how much that's really gonna matter, but they feel spongy at this point, and it's kind of annoying. Can't even do like half my moves right now. Here we go. I feel like this music fits a lot better. I feel like this is the proper soundtrack for... Now, here we go. I was gonna say, this feels much... There's like a deep bass. Like, that doesn't feel right. Like, this feels... Maybe it's the tone. Maybe that deep bass would have fit really well in like a Mass Effect, because it fits with like the... Lovecraftian feel with like the Reapers. Like, I think that deep bass, because then it kind of signifies like that sound that the Reapers make when they talk and whatnot, or when they're... I feel like that bass. Whereas for this game, I feel like the orchestra feel is a lot better. This is what I mean, man. Just hacking away. That's the big problem in my favorite video game all time is Fallout New Vegas, but 3, some of the other ones, dude, the enemies just become sponges, man. It's not even worth playing above normal, on my opinion, in any Fallout game. Because after that, dude, if I have to use an entire, like 3 or New Vegas, you gotta use an entire combat shotgun clip or assault rifle clip. And you're like VATS in an enemy's head and they don't go down. At that point, to me, I think you're just kind of... I think that's a bit... And that's kind of where I feel like right now, is I'm just kind of banging my head against the wall. Like, this guy makes sense. He's the boss. I can respect that. Just a lot of the enemies on the way here, man. It's kind of... Feels like I'm just swinging. Like, I'm not getting any, like, story. Like, I thought this was going to be a lot more lore stuff, and it's just a lot of... I mean, I get it. It's the final march. This definitely is the end. There's no doubt. Especially with what's going on with Bull. You know what I mean? That decision's important. We're really already almost out of health potions. That's kind of... Yeah, dude, like, we're just... Okay. Can't do any of my moves. I don't. My mouse? I don't know. My mouse sensitivity must have gone up or something. I don't. Okay. What's going on? I don't. My mouse sensitivity just rocketed up all of a sudden. I don't. Boy.
Looks like he's off the leash.
You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrashak Adi!
I don't. Weird. Really weird. All of a sudden my mouse sensitivity is way higher. I don't. Wonder what causes that. Yeah, that's so weird. That's so weird. I just wonder if it's the game or if it like on my no big deal, we can just adjust to it. I don't know, I mean I have a mouse pad, but there's no way. Not sure. We'll get used to it though. Yeah. Getting a little tired. Gonna be honest. There we go. That's results. There's someone over here. Dude, what are you doing? This is we're having a tough time down the stretch. That's weird. Seems like over here, side screen, the mouse still moves like I'm used to, but yeah, over here. Maybe I just needed to click in my. Seems like it's back to normal now. Like I said, just try to adapt to it. A little weird. Keep trying to figure it out.
You are dead, Inquisitor. Your soul is dust.
Ooh. Gently run off the edge again. You know, it would be fitting to do it one more time. Run right off. Rage demon over there. Time here. There's three. Go, we got it. We got it, squad. We got a good amount of health potions left. Gonna have to grind them down a little bit. Probably have a couple more ads. Like hurting myself. Is it the Fist of the Maker? No, that's a move from Dragon Age 2. Anchor discharge, yeah, that one not so nice. Say he's probably got a couple more. Ooh, Pride Demon. Close enough. Take him out. Grind him down. Which move would you like, sir? I just make him explode? Poor guy. Just exploded. Deep bass, I feel like it's really weird.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
Solus.
Imagine romancing him right now. Probably be real awkward.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
You worked for Fenrirel?
The Qunari believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fenrirel.
The Qunari reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythal, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Qunari believe.
You're Fen Harel.
I was soulless first. Fen Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The dread wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose.
Like I said, music really ruining the
You also know
conversation right
burden
now.
of a title that all but replaces your name.
Are you a fragment of what Fen Harel once was? Like Mythal?
No. This is all I have ever been.
And the legends?
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via de Thara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
The Evanurus were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
I like they had an option to just attack him. Missed all the lore, all the important stuff.
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You will survive this day, Inquisitor. And though I owed you an explanation, I will not give you tools to use against me. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
You'd murder countless people.
Wouldn't you to save your own? You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
The fault is hardly yours. The veil was my creation. Another of my countless mistakes.
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Divinta Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
You never cared about us. We were the means to an end.
You have a castle, an army, and a title that leaves every world leader quaking in fear. Be content.
You control the Illuvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Sharal? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
I will do what I must. But there is no benefit in allowing harm to come to innocence before it's necessary. And the Qunari offended me.
So you let us do your dirty work.
The mistake was yours to fix, Inquisitor.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes. Ultimately, none but I could have borne the mark and live. Your death would cause more senseless chaos, more bloodshed. It is unnecessary. Though I doubt you will thank me. Live well, while time remains.
I was gonna say, I thought there's still the Exalted Council, I think.
But we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus...
Yeah, we gotta talk to the music composer for this.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition.
Ooh.
We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. The Inquisition saved the people of Ferelden when you couldn't.
Where's
We
my
are not
arm?
disbanding.
Oh.
And we are
Dang,
certainly not
I didn't
submitting
think
to an
about
empress
that.
who
That
only
makes
sits on her
sense.
throne because we kept her there. There's worse coming than anything you've yet seen. So we'll play nice. We'll bow. But not to you. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization.
Uh-oh.
My own
Had
adventure
Pharaoh
in
called
days
his
that
robots that
but
ended
the
up killing
Inquisition
everybody.
And its mission will continue.
Call this the Peacemaker. 10 out of 10 name for a gun and or weapon.
Touched.
Oh, we're not disbanded. A lot shorter than I thought. I thought that I remember that and Iron Bull. I'm not kidding. The only two things I remember. Got the whole squad here. I love how the focus is on the background and not here. The main shot. I feel like Sarah should have stayed last. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. Is this my responsibility? I'll do it. I want to make sure I'm gonna be skipping anything. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in the hopes of spreading out any more spies within its ranks. Spreading out. That's not the right word. With the dragon's breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvalan, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Oh. Probably because their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon marred in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. Thedas? The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. Oh, it looks like she's got a little hair braid now. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine shared a mutual respect and worked well together. That makes sense. I could see them tearing it up. Sandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. Look at her, she's getting her Rosie Riveter on. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. The end of the Inquisition, as it had been, sent shockwaves throughout the College of Enchanters. Madame de Fay ably played on the mage's fears. Her followers united to build a new circle, with Viv as its grand enchanter, in direct competition with the college. What the circle lacked in numbers, they made up for in political connections. Soon they were a force to be reckoned with. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the South, vying for power. After the Exalted Council, Liliana devoted herself fully to the Sunburst throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry. Especially after everywhere we've come from the first one. Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. Here we go, Liliana. This decree was followed swiftly by her decision to return to the Canticle of Shartan, to the canonical chant, a move that divided Andrastians deeply. A rebellion to renounce her and return the Chantry to its former state arose, beginning first in Orlais, then spreading to other parts of Thetis. Gotta figure that out. As quickly as it began, the rebellion faltered. Hey, what's going on, Gray? Yeah, I was surprised how fast I went through it. While most agreed that the rebellion collapsed due to infighting, some whispered that the Divine herself engineered its failure. Yeah, I really didn't think I was so close to the end. The rebellion fractured into a number of separate cells, some of which limped on for several months before disappearing into obscurity. Liliana continued her open affair with the hero of Ferelden. He was often seen by the Divine side. Oh, alright, that's kind of cool. I didn't know at least he gets like a cameo. That's pretty cool. Eventually, Divine Victoria decreed that all members of the Chantry, from Initiate to Divine, would be allowed to engage in romantic relationships. I'm not seeing any negatives to Liliana being the Divine right now. When questioned, the Divine appointed to Andraste, who served the Maker while wed to a mortal spouse. In time, many in the Chantry came to accept the Divine's decree that love is the Maker's best gift and is infinite. Here we go, Liliana. I couldn't be more happy about this decision right now. Sarah saw the world with the Inquisition and would continue to explore it after, always with her wifey within a remaining arm's reach. Hell yeah. The Inquisitor and Red Jenny, finding a balance or counterbalance, or however they decided to make it work. I thought I joined the Red Jennies. I thought talking to her. Rivals could only expect the unexpected, and arrows. So many arrows. Oh, we made cookies. Oh. Good. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. When the knobs piss about with your left hand to right, calling Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers. Here we go, Sarah. Beric returned to Kirkwall, where as Viscount he resumed his work rebuilding the damaged city infrastructure. That's gotta be Aveline, right? Please tell me. Yeah, it's Aveline. I know that's Aveline. That's her scarf. Hell yeah. Oh, she cut her hair short. I like it. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. That's, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. Sebastian. With the Inquisition in its new role, the Bulls Chargers return to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Yeah! Prem. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. Thedas. After the Inquisition transitioned to a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as commander of its forces. Didn't go very far down his quest line. Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. He never spoke about his lyrium addiction. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds were taken by lyrium, as well as those who wished to seize lyrium usage. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. And as chaos reigned in the north and threats to the Divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve. That's a squad, though. Josie, Cullen, Liliana, Cassandra. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium? As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Well, looks like he's growing his hair out a little bit now. Along with Magister Maveris Talani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Those fighting by Magister Pavis' side noted that he kept a constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. Pavis? Dorian. Whether for vital information or for mortal support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. Hell. After the exalted council, Tom Rainier bid farewell to his friends and went to Wistept Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some said they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. I'm glad we redeemed him, gave him a chance to right all his wrongs. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless. Other times, he spread some simple cheer among children with gifts of small carved toys. Aw, he's always working on that rocking horse. After easing the Inquisition's transition into the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. Aw. Bye, Josie. In a few years, Josephine's parents stepped down and Josephine became the official head of House Montilier. That's sweet. I feel like that happens when you romance. She devoted her time to managing the estate's finances and navigating the social whirl of it. I hope I still get to send her letters and stuff. Cole took to the road with Meriden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Oh yeah, let's go Cole. That makes me so happy, maybe of all my companions. Wherever Meriden went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. Yeah, that's a good wrap-up from, like, Dragon Age 2 helping Talus. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor story about Fen Harel wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were. Like, if we take the scroll, how much does that change? and what the ancient Elven Rebellion had planned. That's got to be a big part of Veilguard is Solus, right? Like, all of this stuff's got to maybe come to light.
My agents have found nothing. With the illusions, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dread Wolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will stop Solus by any means necessary.
So we gotta be going to Tevinter, right? Like, it just seems like all roads are just pointing to Tevinter. Like, Veilguard has to be in Tevinter. Right? Like, it makes too much sense. Dang, I can't believe it's over already. I figured I'd stream maybe 2 hours, but I obviously don't want to hop on Veilguard or mess with Veilguard for a little bit before my buddies come over tonight. So, I guess tomorrow, we're going to start Veilguard. I was not ready at all. Like I said, I thought we'd get through the weekend. I was thinking maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, like first stream of the weekday is what I thought. But I really didn't realize how close we were. I might have tried to push last night. Is there any like... Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you haven't yet? Okay, I will. Well, I hope at least early in the parts that you've played yet, you'll at least swing on by. But once I start to get to that spot where maybe it's a little touchy, I understand if you gotta head out or you don't check back in for a little bit. But I hope at least the first little bit that you've played, that'd be cool. But I get it. You gotta make sure you don't see anything if you haven't done it yourself yet. Appreciate you sliding in here. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't expect it to already be over already myself, but at the beginning of the stream I said I was got some buddies coming over tonight, so like I've been doing during the week, I figured like 2 hours or so would be good. Hop off at like 7:45. All right, cool. Cause I feel like it's a couple times you've slid in right at the end, and I feel bad because I love hanging out and talking to you. So I'm glad you're doing something. You got something going on Friday night tonight. Thanks, I appreciate it. It was a fun game, man. It's definitely that. Kind of talked about it before. It's almost like the end of vacation feeling. Like you're happy you played it, but you're sad. There's like that little bit like you wanna. Like, I feel like I put a really nice bow on it. Like I want to keep playing, but another part of me feels like it was so. Got married with Sarah. Pretty much we're friends with everybody except Solus. Tough to beat that playthrough. And now it's all on VODs and stuff, so figure I'll go mess around on the Dragon Age Keep maybe for a little bit now. But yeah, man. Like I said, thanks for dropping in. I'll be on tomorrow and Sunday. Definitely be on for a little bit more than 2 hours tomorrow and Sunday. But yeah, I'll definitely be starting up Veilguard. But if I don't see ya, hope you have a good weekend. Hope D&D goes well for you, Gray. Appreciate everybody who came through and enjoyed Inquisition and Origins and 2. And we'll get started with Veilguard tomorrow. I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome. I appreciate it. You as well, man. You as well, Gray. everyone who came through. Have a great rest of your night tonight, and I'll see you all tomorrow.